love cats. I love every kind of cat. I just wanna hug all of them, but I can't hug every cat. Can't hug every cat.
Hey y'all, it's Lauren, the cat lady stitcher. Had to think about that for a second. I'm looking rough today, but it's because I'm working from home today and I'm really excited about it. So I'm filming this on my lunch break because I can and because I'm home. So I did not put on anything fancy today. I'm just wearing my Preds Pride. It's playoff time. If you're not a hockey fan, you're missing out. It's good stuff. It's gonna be a short one for you today because I have been a monogamous stitcher this week, mostly. I only have two things to show you, two whips that have some progress. Quick update from last week. Thank you guys so much for all of your likes and comments on our video from Seattle with Kathleen. She really appreciated all of your comments. She's doing crazy good. She's already started another project and then bought an even bigger one last night. So she is just full steam ahead and really enjoying it. So we both appreciated that. I'm trying to think, I feel like it's been such a long time since I last recorded because it's like my days are off. Today is it's Tuesday, the 17th. So I'm just filming this earlier in the day than I normally would, so it's got me all confused. When did I film my last video? I think I filmed it last Sunday, so it's been a hot minute. Kathleen and I went to Vancouver. No, we did go to Vancouver just for like a day. It was fun. The city, and I hope this doesn't offend anybody that's from that area, but it kind of reminded us of, if you've seen the new Ready Player One movie, or if you've like read the book and you know kind of what we're talking about, the buildings reminded us of the Stacks. They're just all very blocky. I don't know, it just kind of reminded us of Ready Player One. But it was really nice. We went to our Airbnb. The lady that we stayed with was super sweet and had some great suggestions for some food. So we found, we went to this place that she recommended called East is East. And it was like all Eastern food. So there was Indian food and I think, what was the other one? It was like mainly Indian food, but there was some other types of food that were mixed in and it was delicious. We did something, I think it was called like the East Voyage or something like that, where it was like $30 a person and you seriously got so much food. You started off with like a soup and a salad, and then you started off with 2 entrees. Now I thought this is gonna be one of those where like you pick 2 of the entrees and then like we were just gonna like share each other so we could try 4. But no, you started with 2. So then you could just keep getting more and more until you were just like bursting at the seams. So of course that's what we did, and we tried a lot of really good Eastern food. They had some really good chai tea, and I don't like tea. I'm not a tea drinker. I have tried because I think it smells fabulous, but it always kind of disappoints me when I actually taste it. So I've tried but never been very successful in enjoying tea. However, their chai tea was da bomb. It was really good. So that was really fun. The only thing we really did in the Vancouver area is before we checked into our Airbnb, we drove a little bit around. We wanted to do this swinging bridge. I'm trying to think of what the name of the one that everyone knows about is. It cost like $40 to go into this place, and we were like low on cash at that point, so we were not going to do that. But there was another park that had a swinging bridge and a fun few little hikes, so we did that. And I'm blanking on the name. I think something Canyon. Victoria Canyon or something like that, but it was gorgeous. It was super pretty. We weren't expecting to hike, but then we ended up hiking, so it was like a really short, like 1 mile or something, but it was beautiful and a lot of fun. And then we also drove around the city a little bit and saw some of the fun sites that are like must-sees when you only have like 24 hours. And then the next morning we just packed up and headed back to Seattle to return our rental car and get to the airport and head home. So it was a very long day. But then it made up because then we had a short week this last week because that was Monday and Tuesday, and then we only had to work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So that was nice. And I think this weekend I pretty much just got some things done. I did my laundry, but I actually just now folded it and well, I folded it. I'm gonna put it away after this. It takes me, I hate doing laundry. It's like my least favorite chore. I would rather have a basket full of clean clothes that when I need something, just dig through, than have to put it away. So usually I end up with a pile of dirty clothes on the floor and an almost empty clean clothes basket because I've cycled through it before I finally give it and put it away so I can wash more clothes. It's really bad. So anyway, that's what I've done. And so I've got a couple things I want to show you. Just the 1.5 whips. One of them is going to be some fun stitchy mail for somebody. So I'm just gonna like flash it. I don't want them to see it until it's sent out. And then I'm gonna do some giveaways, and then I've got a bit of haul. So it'll be quick. I don't remember where I left off when I showed you guys my Harry Potter pillow sampler last week, but I went ahead and took it off the Q-snap so I could show you the progress where I'm at now. And you know, looking at this, I'm starting to wonder if I put this on the fabric the wrong direction, because maybe, I'm hoping that I didn't, because it looks like there's not much room there at the bottom, because I think there's a whole nother row of pages, but I'm probably just freaking out over nothing. Anyway, so I got quite a bit done on the plane on the way home, and then here in the last week. So here is Harry Potter pillow sampler, maybe if I can arrange it in a way that I can hold it up without it looking terrible. Okay, there we go. That didn't really work. It's really wrinkled. So I finished the whole top row finally. I actually went in and finished all the details on that. Like I said, I swapped out to the bronze on the Ravenclaw flag, and then I finished adding in the details for the Slytherin. And then I moved on down here, and I'm working on these next 2 pages. I left off working on the snitch the other day. I think that's like one of the last motifs I have on that page. I have a couple more in there in the middle. But I really like this owl and the map. The Marauders map is super cute. I love the little details on that. And of course this owl just is so fun. This one's cute too, but I like this one better, I think. And then this row right here is gonna be the Horcruxes. So we've got Tom Riddle's diary, Marvolo Gaunt's ring. I don't remember what goes right here. This is gonna be Hufflepuff's cup. I've got, and then there's like, you know, a few others that are gonna go there. And then I've got Godric Gryffindor's sword here. And then I think all that's left on this page is the Nimbus 2000. And maybe something right here. So that's where I'm at on this. I'm still really enjoying it. The only reason I swapped onto something else was because it's part of my haul, but I got some magazines for the first time, and it came with something that I just like could not pass up, and I just immediately knew that I wanted to send it to somebody. So I started stitching it. I'm not gonna tell you what it is until it's almost done, but I wanna send it before the person that I'm sending it to sees. So I'm just gonna like flash it up really quick, and then you just have to do your best. Okay, you ready? Blink and you'll miss it. There you go. That's all. That's all you get. So I mean, it's very small. Do your best to pause that and see if you can see what it is, but that's all you got on that one. So that is my whips. I don't think I worked on the class schedule cell. I still need to catch up. I'll finish. I'm gonna do the March block before the May one gets released, so I'll probably work on that this next week. And then the next thing I've got is some haul. So I mentioned a while ago that I decided to bite the bullet and join a couple of floss clubs, and I got my first shipment of floss from Victorian Motto Sampler Shop. And I know if a bunch of you guys have already shown your stuff, but these came while I was in Seattle, so I couldn't show it on that video, and then I'm just now getting around to doing this, but oh my gosh, they're so pretty. I actually haven't even taken them out of the bag until just now for this video. So I'm like sitting here holding them and looking at them. So I'm gonna show you what I've got. I have ordered the It's not the primitive, it's like the limited edition, I think is how it's called. And it's, I think after shipping and tax, it's like $16 for 6 20-yard skeins, which is really good. So here we go. Here's all of the flosses. Look how pretty. These are for April. So we've got Sweet Orange with a DMC conversion of 38.53. And that's real pretty. That's probably true color right there. And it's just very subtle variegation in this one. So that's that one. And then the next one is Best Prim Purple. This one has a lot of variation, so I'm really excited about this. And there's no DMC conversion. I don't know if you can see the variegation in that. I'm trying to like figure out the best way to get this to focus up close. Still quite haven't figured it out. Maybe if I do this. I think, there we go. It's so pretty. So that's Best Prim Purple. And then we've got Easter Special, which also does not have a DMC conversion. There's just very slight variegation in this one. Super pretty. I love that purple color. Oops, there we go. Gorgeous. And then we've got, I really love this one. I'm not much of a red person, but this is like a burgundy, I don't know. It's a really pretty red. It's Garden Rose, and its DMC conversion is 815. And that's got a good amount of variegation in it. Alexa keeps thinking that I'm talking to her. Oops, I just did it again. I'm not. Okay, 2 more, and then I've got Gold Dust Yarrow or Yarrow. I think someone looked this up and said it was a type of flower. This conversion is 745. See if I can get that to reflect the, maybe if I do it this way. Very subtle. Okay, and then last but not least is Pretty Pink Petals. And this one has some, the closer you look, there's more variegation, but at first glance, there's not really any, but there definitely is some in there. So let's see. Well, this just does not like me. There we go. There's a lot of good variegation right there. So that's my first Floss Club shipment. And that's all of that for that haul. And then I did get a couple of things at Joann's the other day on my way home from work. I finally, guys, I got paid, and I'm trying to be better about budgeting my money. So I budgeted enough that I could get me another chart that I've been wanting for a really long time. And it's supposed to arrive today, but I think it's actually going to arrive tomorrow because our normal mail already came through and it's coming through postal. So I'm guessing it'll probably come tomorrow, but it's the End of Forest Grew pattern. And I have seen so many of you guys doing it, and I just like keep coming back to it and keep coming back to it. And I've got like a huge wish list on 123stitch, and that's just the one I decided to go with. So I went and got the fabric for that. It's a 32 count linen from MCG Textiles. It's whatever they had at the store. So it's just, I haven't even taken it out of the bag, but it's just a cream linen. But I'm excited to get some overdyed threads to do that with. And then the only other things I got at the store were my first cross stitch magazines. I've like been really wanting to get some, but I didn't want to spend the money for it at the time. And so I finally went ahead and did it. Oh, there's so many really cute patterns in here, and it makes me want to buy everything that's not in here for free. Oh my gosh, so many cute ones. So I got Cross Stitch Gold magazine, and then I also got Cross Stitch Crazy. Both of these are for the month of, oh no, this one is, which one is, this one's April, but I don't know if it's April, May, or March, April. Does it say? I don't know. Doesn't say. I think this one is April. Maybe it's just April, but I have no idea because I can't figure it out. But the cross stitch crazy, this bunny is really cute. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it's gonna get stitched. And I just really love that just design, the way the bunny's fur looks. It's gorgeous. And that's a Petra Brown design. I've never heard of Petra Brown, but it kind of reminds me of Margaret Sherry's cats. I don't know, I really like it, so I'm gonna be doing some of those. And then this one came with a free bookmark, which actually I think I'm gonna give that away because I'm not gonna use it, so I'm gonna add that to my pile. Hold on. Oops, okay, sticking. There's actually only a few. I'm glad that I got these because I wasn't sure which one I would like more. And I wasn't a huge fan of a lot of the stuff that was in the Cross Stitch Gold magazine. So a lot of the giveaways that I'm gonna be doing, that I'm giving away some patterns, are gonna be from this magazine that I like, just don't have really, I think they're cute. There's just nowhere for me to put them. I don't have any use for them. But I think I'm gonna do this one at some point because I just think it's super cute and I love all the tulips. So that being said, that's all I've got for haul. And I'm gonna move on to the giveaway. So this is my first giveaway. I'm almost to 200 followers or subscribers, and that's super exciting. And I really appreciate all of you guys for coming back and commenting and liking my videos and subscribing and giving me just really super kind shout outs. So I wanted to do kind of follow after Bendy Stitchy Michelle and give away some charts that I've got from this magazine that are beautiful charts, just charts I'm not going to use. So basic rules, as always, you must be 18 or have parents' permission so I can get your address to send these to you. Do not mention giveaway or free or anything like that in the comments, because I've been told that people sadly will just type those types of things into the search bar and then just start commenting on things to get the free stuff. And then lastly, you must also be a subscriber to get one of these charts. So I will show these and then I'll just do that drawing for my next video. So also in the fashion of Bendy Stitchy, I will be mailing these and like folded up. So if you don't want them folded up, feel free to pass, but I'll put them in just like a regular envelope and a stamp. So the first one I've got is, what's the name? Dragonfly Cushion. And it's really cute. The designer is Fabi Riley. And it's finished here into a pillow. It's super cute. Very spring colors. So if you want that one, just comment, I would like to stitch the dragonfly. Next one is some teddy bears. This one's by Carol Thornton. This one's also finished, no, this one's framed. But that's really cute. It'd be adorable for someone's like grandchild or small child or in a nursery, whatever. If you'd like to stitch this one, just comment, I would like to stitch the bears. And I've got, well, 4 more. This next one is really cute. It says, friends are tied together with heartstrings. And it's just a cute little pattern. I'm not really sure how they finished that. I can't really tell what it's finished on. It doesn't even really look FFO'd. I'm not sure. That's really cute as well. So if you would like to stitch that, please just comment, I would like to stitch the heart. And I know there's gotta be, this one I'm excited about. I really like it a lot, but there's no place for it in my decor. And I would just rather pass it along to somebody who absolutely loves this type of stitching and knows exactly what they would do with it. So this is Farmyard Hanging. Do I see a designer name? This is Joann Aston. So adorable. I mean, just look at those little baby pigs and the little sheep. They're all like mama and babies. Well, at least these are all, okay, maybe these are mama and babies and these aren't. But they're super cute. And you could easily do these at like each one, or you could do like something like this because they're all, I mean, they're not separate pages, but they're all spread out on here, so you could easily stitch those separately. So if you would like to stitch that, just comment, I would like to stitch the farm. And then the last big chart I have is this one. It's called Walking the Dog by Leslie Tier. And that one's really fun. Lots of movement and motion in that. I can't tell if it's supposed to be raining or maybe if it's just like super sunny and she's using her umbrella to block the sun, but lots of fun little accents here to give that feel of motion and movement. I like that a lot. So if you would like to stitch her, just say I would like to stitch the lady. We're gonna go with that one. And then last but not least, because I forgot about this one, it was a free pattern included in there. It's really small, it's just a bookmark, and it's in celebration of the royal wedding coming up this summer. So without showing you the pattern, I'll show you what the finished, maybe. Excuse my finger. Maybe there's a better, without the glare. I don't know, it's kind of, it just says Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Why is this not focusing? Okay, come on, let's see. What can we do? Maybe if I... Well, you get the idea. I'm struggling. It's not wanting to focus. I think that's a little bit better, but it's still got a glare. So if you would like to stitch that one, just say I would like to stitch the bookmark. Okay, and then I was not diligent in keeping notes when I was watching Flosstube this week. I realize that a lot of you guys do that and it's really smart, especially if you want to be able to give a genuine shout out to somebody, which I would like to be able to do. So a lot of times I'll be watching Flosstube like while I'm cross stitching or while I'm also doing something else, so it doesn't occur to me at the moment to take notes. So I'll plan on doing that for next week so I can give some of you ladies and dudes a shout out for those of you that I have been watching. But anyway, I'm really grateful again that you guys have been joining me over the last few weeks and a couple of months now. I really do appreciate it. And like I said before, I do try to at least make sure you know that I've seen your comments by liking it or loving it. And I will, if I don't do it immediately, I will try to come back and respond if I can before I forget. So anyway, I don't want to run too far into my lunchtime, so I'm gonna hop off here. But again, if you would like to win any of those for that giveaway, just to reiterate, don't mention a giveaway in the comments. You must be a subscriber and be over 18. And I will do a drawing for those next week. I hope you guys have a fabulous spring week. Hopefully the spring comes back to you. We had some snow flurries yesterday of all things. But I hope it's a fabulous week full of sunshine and flowers and a lot of stitching. Have a great day. Bye.
I love every kind of cat. I just wanna hug all of them, but I can't hug every cat. Can't hug every cat. So anyway,